next topic, speaking of synths, I finally dived into the world of the MPC Key. I've been rocking that joint probably about the last month or so. Yeah, I bought it about a month ago. Man, that thing totally changes the way I produce on the MPC. It makes me feel like it's an MPC, like if you old enough, or if like you could just have old gear, like you could be still using a Triton or a motif now to make beats. It got nothing to do with your age. But it made me feel like using like a Triton to make beats like we used to back in the day. The MPC Key comes with super dope sounds. They come loaded up when you hit the little preset thing, which is nice. It's the first time I ever felt that because I bought my Live like, I don't know, 8 months after it came out. So all the new features, like, it's nice and it's fine that they put them on there, but they never work 100% in my opinion. Like the way they intend them to work, because they going back to like a machine from years ago, they never work. So like those synths, they never work right for me, man. Like if I'm using standalone on a computer, yeah, but I don't ever do that because it's pointless. I could just use the computer if I wanted to like have my MPC in the computer. So I got a whole room full of keyboards, so I use my MPC Key, man. And yeah, that MPC Key was worth every penny, even though I got a ridiculous deal on it. If it was this original price of $18.99, it would definitely be still worth every penny. I'm mad at myself for like, it's been like almost 2 years since that thing came out, man. And, I just was looking at it like, oh, this is just another MPC. I got a Live, man. I do everything with my Live. But it's a different feel. It was a feel that I was missing and didn't realize I was missing it. Because the MPC Key, you got everything right there. You got the keys right there. I realized like how much I don't play anymore. I'm like, bro, like I should be playing way better than this. I was just sitting there playing beats. I've been just playing out on MIDI controllers and like modules for 20 years ago. So I should be nicer than this on the keys. This is crazy. These last 7 to 8 years, I'm used to not playing. I'm used to just using the MPC chord modes and stuff to get my stuff going there and play a little lead line, bass line, then I'm done. But like on the MPC Key, it's making me sit there and dig through the sounds. Only thing I did notice that these synths on the MPC, the real nice sounding ones, you really can't program them too much on the MPC itself. It seems like they're mostly like preset synths because you can't program them. So that's the only thing that sucks for somebody who like, for a mechanic that know how to get in there with the wrench and all that. Yeah, you really can't do that on like these Fabric XLs and all that. But it's all good. I guess they're all sample based and it's just hidden in the wrapper. Whereas like a program, you can, like a regular program, you can see, or like a synth program, you can dig in there and play around with stuff. So, but you always got plugins to put on top and change sounds if you want to. So, but the MPC Key, man, like I say, I called it for a ridiculous deal and it was worth every penny because I'm just feeling the way we used to make beats on like hardware synth stations, like from, like let's say the Triton from Korg, the Motif from Yamaha, the Phantom from Roland. It gave me that feel again, and that was dope, man. It was a feel that like I wasn't thinking about and didn't think I missed, but I did. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's like one of them things where you're like, man, I don't need that, but then you're like, wow, I wish I would have been having that all this time because that feels, I wouldn't say better, it just feels different because I felt the difference when I went back to my Live. I went back to the Live and I'm like, wait, the key's not right, no wonder it ready to go. And now I'm thinking about other stuff that I wouldn't be thinking about. Yeah, I got my Prophet, I keep my Prophet and my Voyager on my left. I got my Grandmother and my Hydra on the right. Yeah, they right there within arm's reach, but it feels a little bit different because now I'm programming sounds instead of just going through playing them, getting through with the sequence and going back and just making the sounds beefy or whatever. That's what I used to do. That's what I used to do like when I was on a computer making beats. But now I kind of get into like the sound design and a little bit more, and they may hinder my creativity, whereas with the key, you're just going, you know what I mean? And I like the fact that I got it hooked up to my Mio XL, and it's controlling everything in the room. Well, I got 2 Mio XLs, and it's basically controlling all my analog stuff, and I got an output from the mixer ran to it, so when I'm using my pre-MIDI stuff, I can just go to it, record the little part in, boom, and it keeps going. So yeah, man, the MPC Key, along with how I just redid my studio, is nice, man. I got outputs going to the live and the MPC Key. Well, technically it's going to like this is a cheat code. If you like a person who got a lot of samplers like I do, you don't want to be patching cables into all these samplers. Get a 8 headphone box, man. Like just I know PreSonus used to make one, Behringer makes one. I forgot the name of the company that Guitar Center owns. That's the one I got. So basically it's got 2 inputs, A and B. I got all my MPCs going to the, let's say I got this mixer, this Allen and Heath or this Behringer or whatever. I got all my synths patched into it, but I got my MPC Key and my MPC going to the stereo returns, because I don't want the chain of the synth going to the MPCs itself, because there's gonna be feedback. The MPC gonna go back to itself. So I got all that stuff going. So now I got my stereo returns can go out of the synths and everything to the headphone box. And the point of the headphone box is now I got 8 different outputs. So at the crib right now, actively hooked up, I got my S1200. That's the Isla instrument joint. I got my Roland S500 back from the 80s. I got my MPC 60 at the crib, my MPC Live at the crib, MPC Key at the crib, actively hooked up. The EMU ESI 32 hooked up. What else? The ASI X hooked up. That's it. And my 4000 and the Isla, they go back and forth. I'm not really using my 3000 right now, but it'll take the place of something else of the ASI X if I'm using it. So I got 8 outputs that I can send sound from like a synth or something like that, or just from like one of the synths to it. That's input A, and then B, I actually got connected to like just a phone or just anything, just like it's just an aux output. So I could have that connected to a turntable, I can have it connected to a phone, I can have it connected to whatever, and then it's just coming out. So that way it helps me sample without patching cables, because I'm a technical person. So I go straight from wanting to make beats to like rearranging all the cables in like for 2 hours, and now the beats ain't being made no more. So I had to give myself a way to work, and the MPC Key comes perfectly at this time, because I got all my synths perfectly laid out with my Mio XL. Boom, MPC Key. The only thing I don't like is only 1 MIDI output. That's like blasphemy. MPC is supposed to have at least 2. The big boys all got 4. So the 1 MIDI output kind of blows me, but it's all good because everything can be hooked up like USB, you know what I'm saying? So some of my synths, like let's say a Pro 3, I got the USB going to a little hub to the MPC Key, but the actual MIDI just going to the Mio XL. So I'm doing a lot of stuff like that. If it's a newer school synth that you actually got the USB and regular 5-pin DIN on it, I'm sending the 5-pin DIN to the Mio XL, and then the USB to that little hub on the MPC Key. That way I can like have intimate control of this synth that's sitting right in front of me without having to route it to the whole system. So yeah, I like having options when I'm working, basically. And the MPC Key plays right into that, man. Like, it doesn't replace, like if you used to just like using straight MPC sample-based stuff, it didn't give me that feel. Like if you only got one MPC, you only got one option, I would say buy the MPC Key. If you're not rocking with the older ones and all that, or if you don't want the big boy X, that key, man, is a cheat code, because it's the same thing, but it's just in a different layout. And I'm glad I never really copped the X because it didn't feel stupid to me to grab a key because I already got my Live, and I've been using my Live for like, it's been 6 years now, almost everyday usage. So I didn't need an X or like a Live 2. I rock with the MPC Key, and I'm about to cop a ARP 2600 soon. So yeah, the CV outputs on that is gonna come to use. Like right in front of me, I got my Sub 37, and right now I'm not feeling the sound of my Sub 37. I know that sounds crazy, but yeah, I'm just not feeling the sound right now. Every time I'm looking for a beat, searching for it, the bass just don't be like the type of bass I'm looking for. So I'm gonna probably move that out of the setup right now and put my ARP 2600 right in front of me so I can patch and do stuff, and the CV outputs on it is perfect. So yeah, MPC Key is definitely worth every penny. I paid for it. I wish I would have copped it earlier. And yeah, man, definitely if you got a chance, I wouldn't buy one full price because Akai, don't buy nothing full price from Akai because they gonna break your heart. Like, people bought that thing for $18.99. I bought mine for like less than a G. Like not even like an insider discount or nothing, just like copying it from somebody on Reverb, like a store, like on sale. You know what I'm saying? So nah, don't buy it new if you can. I mean, don't buy it like straight retail. They'll break your heart. Akai will break your heart, man. So yeah, the MPC Key though, if you can cop one for a good price, you got good use for it, or if you don't got an MPC, you might have been a keyboard dude. Yeah, this is the perfect one for you to be rocking with, man. Yep.